Former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez has been charged with a level 5 felony after a fight in Indiana.
The 38-year-old was reportedly approaching a 69-year-old delivery driver drunk, leaving him with severe injuries.
Yeah, Sanchez has been charged with battery involving serious bodily injury, and if convicted, he could face between 1 and 6 years behind bars.
He is also facing 3 other misdemeanor charges, including public intoxication and unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, stemming from the altercation in Indianapolis.
But I want to be clear about this. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care where you live. If you come into our city, commit violence, we will use all the tools at our disposal to hold you accountable.
The driver said he stabbed Sanchez multiple times in what he described as self-defense.
All right, the time is 4:15. Back here locally, the sun is back shining. Really gorgeous afternoon, but we could see some more showers tonight and unfortunately into tomorrow.
Yeah. First warning weather meteorologist Derek Sibley joins us with who could see some more of that rain.
And Derek, can we see any dry days after this rainy weekend?
Yeah, I definitely think so. We got some drier and also sunnier days here coming up with temperatures a little bit warm here as well. In fact, I do have high temperatures in the forecast getting close to that 90-degree mark, which I'll show you in a second. But there you can see that beautiful, gorgeous view there behind me, showing some clearing skies. It's kind of a sign of what's to come here, as a matter of fact. In fact, here's what it looks like right now. Radar-wise, we're getting a break in the wet weather after what was a very stormy start this morning, even confirmed and tornado warnings up in Tangipahoa Parish earlier today on the North Shore. That is definitely not the case right now. A live look at what's happening across the bigger picture, and you can see that storm system continues to produce the showers and scattered rain here in general across the northern Gulf Coast, including southeast Louisiana. So that has been pretty much the trend over these last few days, but once that system finally exits, we should be okay. But here, look at the rainfall total so far today, over an inch in New Orleans, same in Bogalusa, and the rest of us here below that 1-inch mark for sure, and that pretty much goes for a lot of locations, as a matter of fact. But as we go into the futurecast, you'll see what we're dealing with as we go throughout the evening hours. Partly cloudy skies, maybe a shower or two could once again pop up as we head into this evening, but I think by overnight through early tomorrow morning, say around 5 a.m., I think we're going to be looking okay, pretty much like what we got going on right now, which is those clearing skies there that you see in place. Showers and a few thunderstorms could try to get going there across the coastal communities around the 2 o'clock hour, same for southern Mississippi. And then by 7 p.m., maybe a spotty shower or thunderstorm for parts of the North Shore before we wind things down. And I say that because after we get through Wednesday, because Wednesday I think we may see another chance of wet weather. Look at this Thursday through the weekend into early next week. I do have rain chances pretty much at 0%. So we got to get through the rest of the storm system. But I think as we head into Thursday, again, we see that system finally exit the area. High pressure starts to build in, and we're looking much drier. Conditions turning a lot sunnier, and we should be okay here this weekend. But overall in the tropics, I'm watching a disturbance off the Yucatan Peninsula coastline that is forecast to merge towards the Yucatan and eventually make its way into the southwest Gulf. The National Hurricane Center is giving that a 10% chance of development. No concern for southeast Louisiana on that one. This one, not a concern either, but the National Hurricane Center does suggest that this has an 80% high chance of developing into a depression or a tropical storm over the next 7 days as it makes its way towards the west-northwest. But here's the good news with the computer models. You can see it moving west-northwest, but once it reaches the Lesser Antilles in about a week, it is forecast to make that northerly turn. In fact, it may even pass just east of Bermuda heading into about a week from now, let's say around Monday, heading out to sea. That has pretty much been the pattern with the hurricane season so far. Great news. WDSU first warning 7-day forecast showing that we are looking at, again, those chances of storms Wednesday, much drier, starting Thursday, sunnier too, with highs mainly into those mid to upper 80s.